Hello and welcome. This is Diakri from Valeria Collective, and today we have a special guest. Our special guest here is going to talk to us about, can you really make money using Instagram for your business or even personal, right? Because people really want to know, can you really make money on Instagram, right? So our friend Boriana Koff is an Instagram specialist. She coaches service-based businesses around the world on the topics of Instagram, marketing, and business strategies. She is the creator of the program called Create Instagram Stories Like a Pro, hashtag CISLAP. If you want to hashtag that, go ahead. And the program is for up-and-coming business owners like you who want to create a consistent pipeline of qualified leads to market their products and services. It's also fun and engaging and very strategic way that you can engage your people. So Boriana, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, hello, hello. I am so excited to be here and have that session with you, that video with you, because we have been talking about it for a long time that we were gonna do this, and here we are. Finally, we are doing it. So who I am, I'm just a regular person like everybody else who loves Instagram. I love Instagram. I love the fact that it's so visual because I am a very visual person. There was a long time that in my life I had problems and I would live on Pinterest, and that was my other world. So now I live in Instagram because Instagram gives me everything what I need. It gives me pictures, it gives me videos, it gives me entertainment, it gives me education. So, and most importantly, I don't mind ads because I'm a marketer by education. So for me, ads are something that I study. Despite other people that get aggravated from ads, I love ads. I actually collect them in one of my collectives on Instagram.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So I do work with brands, with solopreneurs as well, and I help them to use Instagram, not only Instagram for business, but to use Instagram as a source for their traffic, as a source for leads, as a source for making money. But not directly making money, because there is no social media platform that you can just directly sell. It's people just close their minds in the minute they figure out that you want to sell them something.
That's
we
right.
are just programmed like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So tell us, Boriana, why should I use Instagram stories for my business? Because I see a lot of people use Instagram, but I've actually never thought about Instagram stories. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, Instagram has 1 billion active users as of June, as of
wow,
well, not last month, a month and a half. So can you imagine that 1 billion users,
wow.
And you get to tap into that amount of people? Let's not even say 1%. Let's say 0.1%. You have the chance to be shown, to be visible, instead of waiting for other people to tell their friends about you and your brand and what you are doing, you get to show people, you get to show them your influence and expertise with your strong following and visual identity that you've created through your feed. It's like having your own magazine, actually. And now that you have IGTV channel, you actually have your own channel. So that platform gives you the chance to create all kinds of content for people who accept content different way. Let's say some people like to read. Some people like me like pictures. Even better, some people like videos. I love videos. So if you're gonna give me 3 choices of how I want to study, my choice will be videos. And you have all these combined together in Instagram and Instagram stories and Instagram IGTV, Instagram feed. That platform combines everything for you.
Wow, that is amazing. That is amazing. So how can I grow my account using Instagram stories?
Well, the short answer to use Instagram stories is to use all the features at its fullest. I will explain what I mean. So I sum up my whole system, posting system, with this acronym which is called CHECKT, C-H-E-C-T. And here is what CHECKT stands for. So C stands for content. What I mean is, because Instagram is an extremely visual platform, you should post very high resolution, high quality images, eye-catching images. There are all kinds of strategies of how to figure out what your audience reacts to, but mainly, first of all, you should have business account, business Instagram account. Your insights, your analytics will show you what your audience reacts best to. Then we have H, and I've written, I made a note because I'll forget when I talk. So H stands for hashtags. Okay. You know that you can use hashtags in your posts, up to 30 hashtags. However, you can very successfully use hashtags in your stories. So you can be on the Explorer page, on the hashtag page. Your story can be posted there and be shown to hundreds, thousands, millions of people by you using a strategic hashtag. So you can either show the hashtag or you can hide the hashtags. And I can show you this, it's very easy, but right now we cannot do that. So CHECKT. The next is E. E is for engaging. So you can engage with your current followers, and you can engage with accounts that you can make followers. How you can engage with your stories. You can send them a text message, but for me and for my audience, extremely well, what works is taking the phone and record a 15-second video.
Wow.
And I tell you, people respond like crazy. Just to show my face, just to show that I'm a real person, and that I've just taken 15 seconds of my time instead of fake text or something like this. People love it, crazy about it.
Yeah.
So the next one is C for call to action. And that applies to absolutely everything you do. For example, if you have a brick and mortar store, that's the easiest way to understand it. Somebody comes in your store. What do? You just hide in the corner? No, you make yourself available for whatever they need you. Either they need help for you to suggest them something, or they're searching something and you help them find it, whatever it is. But it is exactly the same with Instagram and Instagram stories. You create, let's say, 4 or 5 clips together, and that is your set of stories for that particular time. At the end, you should always have call to action. What do you want them to do? Do you, after they watched your stories, do you want them to go and sign up for your lead magnet, to go to your website, to see your post that you created on Instagram, to join your Facebook group? You always have to have call to action. And the last is T. T is for tagging. So what do I mean here? You can tag people. You can tag accounts that are relative to your brand, because like there is a statistics from Forbes for last year that tagging increases your engagement with up to 79%. Just, can you imagine 79%? Wow. Just to mention other accounts, just to tag other people, and they will see it in their notifications. Yeah. And this is what CHECKT stands for. This is what it is all about. Create strategic and effective stories, and make a 100 commitment for 1 month, let's say. Make a 100% commitment. And let's say you start with 10 minutes a day. You create a story, and people will see that you have around your around your avatar, you have the recognizable colors, the ring of colors of Instagram, and that means you have a new story. And that's how you can start training people that you have something new for them, and they will look for to go and see it and read your stories and interact with you. And once you hit all the components of checked, CHECT, you will start getting new followers every single day. But the most important, you will start getting engagement. That's how you build that community that everybody is talking about. That is the people who will follow you and be your fans, loyal fans.
Wow, that's awesome. That is awesome. I like that acronym, checked. I think I'm going to remember that for a long time. But it sounds like a lot of work, though, to be honest. It sounds like a really, you have to really think about it and put a lot of time into it. So can I still create Instagram stories to help my business even though I don't have much time in a day?
Yes. You can designate, you can start with 10 minutes a day. And by that, I mean using hashtags in your stories. So every single action you do on every single social media you do, you have to have strategy behind. And for example, when I go to your Facebook business page, I see that you have strategy because you said this month we'll be talking about SEO. Let's talk everything about SEO. This shows me that you know how to implement strategies for your business. And people know what to expect because you are letting them know. You make yourself available for them to use your help, your services. So how? Using hashtags. Hashtags are the #1 way to get proactive on Instagram and attract your key followers. But most people are using hashtags very wrong. What do I mean here is that people are using hashtags that are, that have millions and millions of posts related to them, associated with them. For example, hashtags like the word friend, hashtag friends. I mean, hashtag friend has over 42 million posts. There is no chance for you to be visible if you use that hashtag, right? So,
that's right.
Yeah. So when you want to use a hashtag in your story, you need to first, before you create your story, you need to think, okay, for these stories, what hashtags I want to use? Okay, I'm gonna use. I'm talking about lead magnets. I'm talking about attracting new followers. I'm going in to check in the search of Instagram what hashtags I can use that are not in the millions of followers of posts. And that way, you want something that is in the hundreds of thousands, not in the millions of thousands. So you want to be strategic when you use hashtags. Hashtags are like the SEO of your stories and posts, like the SEO of your website. Yeah. So each hashtag you use is an opportunity to be found by new people and people who interact with your account. It's incredible how much engagement you can get from hashtags, how many people can find you from hashtags.
Wow, that's awesome. That's exciting. So keyword is SEO on Instagram. That's a new thing I just learned there. So tell us, can you really make money using Instagram and Instagram stories? Because I've seen all these people trying to make money, but I'm not sure how. Can you explain that a little bit?
Well, that's the big question, isn't it? Everybody wants to know how to make money on Instagram. Yeah. So how you make money on Instagram is not being direct. Like, for example, you go to the mall and you see these people hanging on kiosks, and in the minute they see you walking towards them, they're just ready to attack you and to sell you the next cream, the next facial. So what I do in the minute I see this person who is determined to come and talk to me, I just immediately swirl on the other side. Or my trick is to start talking Bulgarian language. So they immediately stop. But how you can apply this, I mean, if you don't know languages, other languages than English, you can't use that.
Yeah.
So the short answer is promotion. You can do promotions to make money on Instagram. But let me explain what I mean. So what I mean is, I strongly suggest you use the rule in marketing 20/80. So what this rule is, you only use 20% of your content to promote. Only 20% of your stories should be promotion. You don't want to overwhelm people with your constant buy this and buy that and come grab this discount and we have a sale right now, because people really don't give a crap about what you are selling. Because in the minute they see this kind of post, they're like, oh, sliding finger, or put X and exit that person story. And the worst part is that now they have the option to mute your stories and to mute your posts.
Wow.
You may think I have thousands of followers, but if you are mute from 1/3 of your followers, because they don't want to see that they don't want you to see that they unfollowed you,
yeah.
so they're just gonna mute you. So you don't want to be muted, and that's why you strategically use 20% to be promotional, and everything else should be entertaining them, providing value, educating them, anything to be of service to them and to be fun for them, because that's what stories are. People go on social media to have fun. Well, granted, some people go to gossip there, but that's not me. And if you have a brand and using it for business, you should not think that people come to your account to gossip about it. Unless if you are the Kardashians, of course. That's
Obviously.
another So, and then after you provide value and after you entertain them, you can allow yourself to promote. Only then you promote. And when I say promote, I mean be strategic about that. As with everything else you do on Instagram, write down all the things you can promote. Okay, you can promote your blog, you can promote your website, you can promote your other social media platforms, you can promote your current post on Instagram, you can promote your Facebook group, but the most importantly, you can promote your lead magnet, because that is where you start to use Instagram to make money. So put it in your calendar, all these things that you write down that you want to promote, and just choose one a day. What do I want to promote today? Okay, I want to promote, let's say, my Facebook group. But I'm not going to just go and create a slide on my Instagram stories and say, hey, come and join my Facebook group. No, because people are like, I don't give a crap for your Facebook group. Why should I join? And I give them the why. I may post testimonials, because when you join my Facebook group, Instagram for Business with Boriana Kov, what I do for you as to thank you is I create a free mini audit on your Instagram account. And I create a video, because video is more easy for me. It's more easy for me to talk. I don't have problems of showing my face like so many people are shy. And people just go crazy that I made the effort to create something personal for them. And that is a huge value for them, that I spend 10, 20 minutes to review their entire Instagram account and to give them specific strategies of what they should change, how they should shift their account in order to start followers treating it as a business, looking at it as a business, as a brand. And that is one way how I can promote my Facebook group. Post some testimonials. I can post video testimonials. I can post text testimonials, whatever I decide. And I see the insights and I see what resonates with my people. And that is how you can do one type of promotion. Just answer the why. If you say, come and read my post, well, why they should read my post? If you say, come and download my lead magnet, oh, let me tell you what my lead magnet is all about. People are just sending me messages and begging me to download, to give them the link to download that free magnet, freebie, lead magnet, whatever you want to call it, opt-in. So how I make money on Instagram, my main goal is to promote that freebie. I have a great freebie, and the freebie is the Instagram engagement guide. Currently, it offers 15 ideas to engage, and I'm expanding it to 101 ideas to engage with Instagram. And people love it because that is one of the biggest problems. How the hell to bring people to my account and to make them followers? Well, you should spend time of engaging. And that is the value that I provide. They want to download it. I give them the link in bio. They go to the link in bio. They go to my lead magnet. And from there, they give me their information and they get what I promised them. And that is the beginning of my sales process. That is the beginning of my sales funnel. I start to provide more value. And in between the value, I offer other products, other services, products like create Instagram stories like a pro, the 8-module program that I created. And people love it because they don't feel that I'm constantly selling to them. You have to have a very good balance of providing value and promoting. And that is how you do it. You create a very good lead magnet. You lead them to your website because that is your own territory, and no matter what happens with your Instagram account or your Facebook account, you are safe. You build your email list and you put them in the funnel, in your sales funnel. And I know you are an expert in sales funnel.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, like sales funnels are the key to all businesses. And I see you have a program here that we can actually go into. Tell us about that.
Well, the program is, I designed the program specifically for Instagram stories. I promise you, you won't find any other program that is about Instagram stories that is so detailed and so big. I created 8 modules because I'm personally a person who likes to have all the option. It doesn't matter. I don't want you to assume for me, will I be interested of the analytics of why exactly people should use Instagram stories and what other brands successfully are using in their stories. I like to have that option, and that's why I give them that option. I start with people who don't know anything about Instagram stories, and I give you the one-on-one on stories. Here is this button, click here, here is this mode, here is this function, here is this face filter, whatever. Make it fun, make it entertaining. You want to hide your face, put some filter with some sunglasses and start talking. It's not that difficult. And then I lead you through more extensive. For example, I show you different apps, how to use in order to brand your stories, to make them more professionally looking, not just showing a selfie of your pretty lips or your pretty feet or something like this. Just always be strategic about it. And then we go further of how to use strategies to engage, different engagement techniques to engage with your stories, how to create a strategy of okay, I have the whole year, for example. What do I want to achieve this year? I have a specific goal in my mind. For example, the goal is I want to reach, let's say for most people, six figures. Okay, that's very common. I want to reach 6 figures. Okay, and then I ask you, how do you want to reach 6 figures? Because Instagram should be only one basket. You know, they say you never put all your eggs in one basket. So you should be only one source. So Instagram is one source. Then we have Facebook. Then we have your website. Then we have different services and products you can create, and how people come to these products and services. Then you go online and offline. There is so many options that we can use for strategies. And then when we decide to use Instagram and Instagram stories, then we start thinking, okay, this is the calendar for the whole year. Then let's see the calendar for this month. What we can concentrate on this month. You chose to concentrate on SEO. So in your stories, you should start giving educational materials. You should create educational stories about SEO, because most people are clueless about SEO. That's and it's very boring, very, very boring. That's like talking finances. So in this case, if you were my client, I would suggest use very bright colors, because bright colors will capture the attention. Also use music. When you provide educational material, there are all kinds of apps that we can talk about of how you can make it fun and entertaining. Or use funny cartoons, like you have a funny cartoon at the end and you have an option for the text. So your job, because SEO is very, very boring subject, your job is to make it fun while you are educating them, and they don't mind that. Because in the minute somebody says SEO, oh no, I don't want these stories. So how is making it entertaining? And that's the next step, is to read your analytics, because that is so important. Numbers are so important. People are so fixated. I gotta post every day on Instagram. I gotta post every day on Facebook. But that's just illusion. You don't have to post every day. You can post once a week, and yet you can train your audience to just wait for that. Do you know that for the longest time, I'm sure you've seen that picture. If you are a fan of Beyonce, the most likable picture on Instagram, I forgot how many millions it was Beyonce pregnant with these flowers around her.
Yeah, I remember that picture. I remember that.
That picture was the most likable on Instagram. Do you know who beat her?
Who?
Kylie Kardashian with her baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and I'm telling you this because Beyonce's strategy for releasing, I did a huge post about that on Facebook time ago. Beyonce's strategy of releasing her albums is surprise. You never know when Beyonce will gonna release a new song or a new clip or a new album. You never know. And her audience is used to that. And her audience embraces that. So depending of what your audience know, you gotta know what your audience know. How you know? You ask them. You ask them in your stories. What would you like me to tell you about today? What problems do you have when it comes to SEO? Just all kinds of questions. And you have options for questions. There is the tag that is called questions now, and it's extremely, extremely cool, because when people answer, you can see their answers and you can feature them and post back that question, and then you can answer that question.
Yeah.
That's how you can start engaging and make yourself available and, most importantly, valuable. So that is what SysLab, I like to call it, create Instagram stories like a pro. That is what it is all about. It is not only to post, but to embrace the other part of Instagram stories, which is extremely, how to say, more, maybe profitable, because Instagram stories are more visible than your posts.
Yeah.
Let's say you post once a day. How many people, as a percentage of your whole followers, will gonna see your post? Very few.
Yeah.
But how many people gonna see your story? Because if, let's say, you make the effort to post 3 times a day a short story, that ring around your avatar picture will constantly be on till people click on it and watch it. And that is what it is about. It is about engaging. It is about providing value. It is about making these viewers followers, from followers making them leads, and from leads, your job is to making them customers.
That's awesome. I am so excited for SysLab, and we are going to put a link below if you want to join and learn everything you need to know on how to make money on Instagram. The link will be there, and I so excited. I'm going to take that course, and you are going to help me become Instagram famous, right, Boriana? Thank you so much for coming today. Thank you so much for your wisdom, and I am super excited for this. I can't wait.
I'm as well excited as you.
All right.
Thank you so much for giving me the stage.
Awesome. You're welcome. Thank you so much. All right, and that's the end. And guys, if you have any other questions, just comment below, share and tag your friends who are on Instagram and who want to be Instagram famous, and tell them to join the course, learn everything they can from Boriana, and you are going to be amazed. And you will start making some serious money with this course. Thank you so much, Boriana, and that's all.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right.
Great day.
Bye-bye.